there were some shocking details uncovered. It all happened here at the Albemarle County General District Court building. It was a packed house. Jones appeared for the first time in court today via video in black and white garb since being transported from Henrico County yesterday. Now, during the court hearing, prosecutors laid out the charges that Jones would be facing, though several of those charges were second-degree murder charges for the killings of those 3 UVA football players. We're also learning from the prosecutors that according to a witness that police interviewed, that Jones allegedly targeted Devin Chandler, who was sleeping on the bus. You'll hear more about this court hearing right now. 24 hours after being transported from Henrico County to the Charlottesville-Albemarle Regional Jail, suspected mass shooter Christopher Jones appeared in court virtually for the first time since the shooting. The prosecutor says a witness told investigators Jones allegedly shot Devin Chandler while he was sleeping after the bus returned to UVA grounds from a class field trip in D.C.
And so we thought he was going to shoot everyone in the bus at that point.
UVA student Ryan Lynch, who was on the bus, recounts what she saw moments before shots were fired.
Chris got up and pushed Lavelle. And then after he pushed him, he was like, you guys are always messing with me. Said something weird like that. But it was very bizarre because they didn't talk to him the whole trip.
But earlier this week, Jones's younger brother and parents all tell me that the 22-year-old was being hazed and physically bullied, but they didn't know who was responsible.
When the last time I talked to him, he said some people was picking on him or whatever. He didn't know how to handle it. I just told him, no, just go to school, don't pay him no mind, do what you got to do. He was real paranoid when I talked to him about something. He wouldn't tell me everything.
According to the prosecutor, when police arrived, Chandler and Deshaun Perry were found dead on the bus, while Lavelle Davis Jr. died from his injuries at the hospital. Also in court today, Albemarle Commonwealth Attorney James Hingley was asked about the nature of Jones's second-degree murder charges.
I'm not going to speak about the facts of the case.
Hingley said he wanted to maintain the integrity of the case and its future trials.
And at some point in the future, we're going to have a trial. And publicity before the trial is in this community is going to can affect Mr. Jones' right to have a fair trial, free of prejudicial pretrial publicity.
Now, Jones is facing, as I said, 3 second-degree murder charges for Davis, Chandler, and Perry, in addition to multiple malicious wounding charges for the other injured victims in this case. Again, Jones is expected to appear back in court at Albemarle General District Court December 8th for a status hearing. That'll do it for now. Live and on your side in Charlottesville. AJ Nwoko, NBC 12.